Hello everyone. In this lecture, I am going to give an example of analyzing a continuous beam by three-moment theorem of varying flexural rigidity. So, this is our problem. We had three supports here and three spans. So, the first span AB consists of a fixed support at A and simply support at B. And coming to span BC, we had two simply supports at B and C. And coming to span CD, we had only one support at this point C, simply support. And this is a free end. Now coming to loading, the span AB consists of a load of 30 kilonewton meters eccentrically, that is 3 meters from left support and 1 meter from right support. And for span BC, the overall span is acting with a UDL of 20 kilonewton per meter. The span is of 3 meters. Coming to CD, it is acting with a point load 12 kilonewton meters at the free end, that is at D, and the span is of 2 meters. Now coming to flexural rigidity, in this case, our flexural rigidity is varying. That is EI in the span AB and twice of EI at span BC and again EI at span CD. So our first step is to draw the free bending moment diagrams, and since it is a fixed one, we will consider another imaginary span A naught for finding out this MA value. So the first step is to draw the free bending moment diagrams. So here it is 0 since there is no bending moment, since it is an imaginary one, the bending moment here will be 0. So there is no value here. Coming to this span AB, since it is an eccentrical point load, the value will be WAB by L. Here W is 30 and A is 3, B is 1 and total L is 3 plus 1, that is 4. By calculating this value, it will be 22.5. Since it is a point load, it will be in a triangular shape. So this is the free bending moment diagram for this span AB. Coming to span BC, since it is a UDL acting overall span, the bending moment will be W L square by 8. Here W is 20, L is 3. By substituting these values, we will get 22.5. Since it is UDL, it will be in a parabolic shape. So this is the free body diagram for free bending moment diagram for this span BC. Coming to span CD, the maximum moment will be at this point C, that is minus 12 into 2, W into L, that is minus 24. So this is the free bending moment diagram for span CD. Now the second step is to calculate the area and centroid of bending moment diagrams between 2 points. So this is our bending moment diagram. Since there is no bending moment diagram here, area will be 0 and XR will be 0 since there is no L actually here. L is 0 here. This is an imaginary part. Coming to this span AB, area is half base into height for triangle. Here base is 4 and height is 22.5. By calculating this value, area is 45. And coming to XL and XR values, XL is A plus L by 3. I had already derived this value in our first class of this topic. Now XL is equal to A plus L by 3. So here A is 3. So 3 plus L is 4. 3 plus 4 by 3 gives you 2.33. And XR is B plus L by 3. That is B is 1 and L is 4. 1 plus 4 by 3 gives you 1.67. Now coming to this parabolic part, that is BC. For parabolic part, area is 2/3 of base into height. That is 2/3 of base is 3 here and height is 22.5. Gives you the value of 45. And XL and XR will be same, that is at L by 2 for parabola. So that is 3 by 2, 1.5. Now coming to this last span CD, area will be half base into height for triangle. That is half base here is 2 and height is 24, gives you 24. The XL from here, XL will be 1/3 of this length, 1/3 of length, that is 1/3 of 2, gives you 0.667. And XR from here it is 2/3 of the length, that is 2/3 of 2, that is 4 by 3, which is 1.33. This completes our second step. Coming to third step, applying the three moment equation. So these are our calculated values: A naught, L naught, XL, XR for span A naught A. For these are the values for span AB. These are the values for span BC and for span CD. So now we have to apply three moment equation twice, that is for A naught AB and second one for ABC. So now applying three moment equation for span A0 AB. This is our 3 moment equation. Here there is a little variation of 3 moment equation here. I had modified it. Till now we had considered it as MA L1 plus 2MB L1 plus L2 plus MC into L2 is equal to minus 6A1 x1 bar by L1 minus 6A2 x2 bar by L2 plus 6EI delta A by L1 plus delta C by L2. But since in this case our flexural rigidity is varying, we should also consider this I value. So our 3 moment equation will be MA into L1 by I1 plus 2MB into L1 by I1 plus L2 by I2 plus MC into L2 by I2, which is equal to minus 6A1 x1 bar by L1 I1 minus 6A2 x2 bar by L2 I2 plus 6EI delta A by L1 I1 plus delta C by L2 I2. So now considering for span A0, A and B, our 3 moment equation will be MA0 L0 by I0 plus 2MA into L0 by I0 plus L1 by I1 plus MC L1 by, sorry, here it is MB L1 by I1, which is equal to 6A0 x0 bar by L0 I0 minus 6A1 x1 bar by L1 I1 plus 6EI delta A0 by L0 I0 plus delta A by L0 L1 I1. Listen, no need to confuse for this step. Just I had replaced this A with A0 and L1 with L0 and I1 with I0, and this here L2 and I2 with L1 and I1. Okay, and this MB with MA and MC with MB. Here just mark it as MB. So this is our 3 moment equation for span A0 AB. Now I am substituting these values here. Our L0 and I0, L0 is 0, so this value will be 0, and coming to this this value 2MA plus here it is 0, L0 and I0, and coming to this L1 it is 4 and I1 it is simply I. Now coming to this third one, here it is MB into L1 is 4 and I1 is I, and here this total value will be 0 since A0, L0, I0 everything is 0, and coming to this value minus 6 into A1 is 45 divided by L1 is 4 and I1 is I. X1 bar is here, it will be XR, here it will be XR. Okay, for this span it will be XL. So for this span it will be XR, opposite one to the point we had considered. So for opposite to the A it will be XR here for this span. So XR value for span AB is 1.67, and since there is no deflection of the supports, no settlements of the supports, this entire value will be 0. Now by calculating these values we will get an equation as 8MA plus 4MB is equal to minus 112.725. The I value here and I value here will be get cancelled, and this will be our equation number 1. Again I am repeating, here it is not MC, it is MB. Just I had made some mistake here, so mark it as MB, and this will be our equation number 1. Now again we have to apply this 3 moment equation for span ABC. Now for span ABC, the 3 moment equation will be this one: MA into L1 by I1 plus 2MB into L1 by I1 plus L2 by I2 plus MC into L2 by I2, which is equal to minus 6A1 x1 bar by L1 I1 minus 6A2 x2 bar by L2 I2 plus 6EI delta A by L1 I1 plus delta C by L2 I2. Now here by substituting these values, L1 is 4 here and I1 is I, and coming to this second part, L1 is 4 and I1 is I here, and for this L2 the value is 3 and I is here 2I. Mark I as 2I here, and coming to this section, MC plus MC into L2 value is 3 and I2 value is 2I, which is equal to minus 6A1. A1 is 45 here, and L1 is 4 and I1 is I. X1 will be here XL. Now we are considering this span A, B, C, and the center point is B. So for the span AB we should consider XL, opposite one, and for span BC we should consider XR, opposite one. So since it is for span AB, we should consider XL, that is 2.33. And coming to this value, minus 6, A2 is 45 again, divided by L2 is 3 and I2 here is 2I, into here it will be XR. So XR is 1.5, and since there is no seeking of support, this value will be 0 again. Now again by solving this one, we will get another equation as 4MA plus 11MB, which is equal to minus 188.775. Mark it as 2, and the next step is to solve these two equations. Now by solving both these equations, we will get the values of MA, MB, and also we had calculated the value of MC as minus 24 kilonewton meters. So by solving these, we got the MB value as minus 14.71 kilonewton meters, and by substituting this minus 14.71 kilonewton meters in this any of these equations, we will get MA value as minus 6.734 kilonewton meters. So finally our moment values are MA is equal to minus 6.734 kilonewton meters, MB is equal to minus 14.71 kilonewton meters, and MC as minus 24 kilonewton meters. Now the next step is to calculate the support reactions. So now I had divided this our beam into different spans. Now we have to apply the equilibrium equations for these spans separately, and we have to find out the support reactions. These are our calculated moment values, which I had marked it here. So for this first span, sigma Ry is equal, Fy is equal to 0, which means Ra plus Rb is equal to this 30, and considering moment at this point is equal to 0 at B. The moments will be at this point will be due to this Ra and due to this moment 6.734, due to this 30, and due to this 14.71. So for due to this Ra, it will be Ra into 4. Ra into 4, since it is left side clockwise moment, it will be positive. And coming to this 30, minus 30 into 1, since it is acting left side anti-clockwise, it is negative, and plus 14.71, and again this value is left side anti-clockwise, it will be negative, minus 6.734, which is equal to 0. By solving this, we will get Ra value as 5.506 kilonewtons, and by substituting this Ra value here, we will get Rb value as 30 minus 5.506 kilonewtons, which is 24.496 kilonewtons. Now coming to the second span, again sigma Fy is equal to 0, that is Rb plus Rc is equal to 20 into 3, that is 60. Considering moment at this point C is equal to 0, Rb into 3 will be positive 1, since it is left side clockwise moment, and this 20 will be left side anti-clockwise, that will be negative, minus 20 into 3, which is a pointer acting at center. The distance from here to here will be 3 by 2, that is 1.5. So the moment due to this 20 kilonewton meters UDL is 20 into 3 into 1.5, which is negative since it is acting left side anti-clockwise. And coming to this 14.71, again this one is also left side anti-clockwise moment, it will be negative, and plus 24, which is equal to 0. By solving this value, we will get Rb as 26.903 kilonewtons. By substituting this Rb value, we will get Rc value as 60 minus 26.903, which is 33.096 kilonewtons. And here for this section, it is very simple. We had only one force Rc, and we had only one force 12. So Rc is equal to 12. Sigma Fy is equal to 0, that is Rc minus 12 is equal to 0, which is Rc equal to 12. Now the final support reactions are, we will get these final support reactions by adding these values. That is Ra is equal to 5.506, Rb value is 24.494 plus 26.903, that is 51.397, and Rc value is 33.096 plus 12, that is 45.096 kilonewtons. Now after calculating these final support reactions, the final step is to draw the shear force and bending moment diagrams. So this is our beam and these are our calculated values. And this bending moment diagram we had already done it in the step 1, that is free bending moment diagrams. So after drawing these free bending moment diagrams, we have to plot these values. Plot these values here. So we will there is a completion of the bending moment diagram. So the MA value is minus 6.734 and marked it here. And now here the MP value is minus 14.71 and MC value is minus 24. I'm marking it and I am joining all the points with a straight line. So now here it is minus 24 and MD is 0. So I had joined it. Since I had marked this minus 24 here, I will delete this one. So this will be my bending moment diagram. Now coming to shear force diagram, the RA value is 5.506 and at this point, since there is no point any load here, the shear force till here it will be 5.506. So I joined it with a straight line. Now at this point there is a shear force subtraction of 30 kilonewtons. The load of 30 kilonewtons acting here, so I should subtract it. So 5.506 minus 30 kilonewtons will give me minus 24.49. So I have marked that value here and joined with a straight line. Now from here to here again there is no change of shear force. So join it straightly. Now from here this 24.49 is added with this RB value. Since this RB is acting in this direction, so the RB value is 51.397. So minus 24.49 plus 51.397 gives me a value of 26.907. Marked it and I had joined it with a straight line. Now coming to this span BC, since it is UDL, here we should draw a varied line. Here it is 26.907. At this point it will be 26.907 minus this value, that is 20 into 360. So 26.907 minus 60 gives me 33.093. So here shear force is 26.907 and here it is 33.093. In between points the shear force is varying. See here there is no varying since there is no load. Here there is a UDL, so it will vary for every point. At point load it will vary at that particular point only, and after that point load again it will be same. But for UDL it will vary for every point. For suppose 26.907, it will be here. It will be that is for just think at it 1 meter. It will be 26.907 minus 20 into 1, that is minus 20, gives me some 6.907 value. So here it will be 26.907 minus 20 into 360. So this is my value, and again at this point there will be a action of this RC value. So that minus 33.093 plus RC value 45.096 gives me 12, and again here it is 12. So this is my shear force diagram. Coming to this 3-moment equation, till now we had seen different problems of a continuous beam with simply supports, and next continuous beam with fixed support at one end, and we know how to analyze all these one. And now we considered a varying flexural rigidity and we had solved the structure. Now till now we didn't use these values. I had explained you that these values are for sinking of supports. So when there is a sinking of some support A, B or C, then we will use these values. So in the upcoming class I am going to give you another example of sinking of support. Thank you. Please subscribe for more videos.